D1PW.com wrestling fans, at this time we have a special look at the manager of champions, Amy Vitale, as she was lured into the...
Oh, no, we're not going to watch that. No, we don't need to see that.
We have to see it. It's historical evidence. Yes, we have to see this video.
They completely, they mistreated her, they put her life in danger.
Well, let me tell the fans what happened first, and then we can get to that. So we're going to see how Amy Vitale was lured into the Liberty City area of Miami, Florida, in one of the worst neighborhoods that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
As she was trying to recruit the Cash Money Brothers in their quest for the D1PW Tag Team titles.
And they made a big mistake by turning her down, an even bigger mistake by doing what they did. I can't believe we're going to show this. We should not be showing this.
We have to show it. The fans have to see it. It's of great historical significance, Frank. Not only that, wait until you see the line where she looks for the Starbucks. We've seen the footage a million times. The footage is fantastic. You fans are definitely going to enjoy this footage. Watch how the CMB treats Amy Vitale as she looks for her next meal ticket here at D1PW. We're going to take you that footage right now.
State your business, baby.
Okay, well, I just hear that you're going against the black market for the Division I Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles.
Those chumps.
October 27th. Well, since you are the Cash Money Brothers, and I am Amy Vitale, and you're about the cash, and so am I, you could use my manager expertise.
You actually think the Cash Money Brothers gonna give you our money? Baby, it works the other way around. You sure you don't want to work for the Cash Money Brothers?
No, you're going to be working for me. I'm Amy Vitale, manager extraordinaire.
CMB works for nobody.
We work for ourselves. You understand? It's always been that way, and it's always gonna be that way. Big Money Ram, Cash Money Alex Z. It's self-explanatory, baby.
All right, suit yourself. All I want to know is where the Starbucks is. I am dying for a vanilla latte.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what, baby. You walk 4 blocks up the street, hang a right, and it'll be right there.
Ew! I am so over this. This cannot be where Starbucks is. This is so beneath me. I knew there was urine here. I knew I smelled it. All I want is a vanilla latte. Can I just get that?
All right, there we go. The dynamic duo into the ring real quick, and they get jumped right away by Danny Olney and Bobby Sanford. Quick start to this match. George having to bail out of the ring there. I love watching him have to run for his life. He'll be joining us in just a second here. And both men ducking clotheslines. And double clotheslines by the dynamic duo of Dantastic and Chaotic Chris.
It's always great to have to run out of the ring too, Frank. I heard that from in the ring. Unbelievable.
And there we go. The brand new debuting tag team here. Fantastic Dantastic and his new sidekick, Chaotic Chris.
Looking real good so far right now from what I've seen. Of course, I didn't get to see much as I was bailing out of the ring earlier, but they've got him on the ropes and out of the ring, and once again soaking it up from the audience.
And their opponents tonight, a couple of newcomers here at D1PW, Mr. Education Bobby Sanford and Danny Olney.
Danny Olney, Frank, we've talked about Danny Olney on previous engagements. Danny Olney, a lot of experience in the ring, and Bobby Sanford looking to make another impression here in South Florida, as known state and statewide. Know that. Give me a little background on Danny Olney.
Well, Danny Olney, this is a man loves the tattooing and been competing in the Central Florida area, and relatively newcomer to the sport, but he's done quite well for himself so far. And Bobby Sanford, his partner, better known in the South Georgia and North Florida areas, where he's done most of his competition there. Had some big matches with Marty Jannetty up there, so certainly got some experience coming into this one.
Marty Jannetty, we all know, is a very tough competitor, so if you're battling with him night in and night out, you're going to gain some valuable experience. Well, in the center of the ring, not much is happening right now. You see Chuck Arn, the referee for this contest. And we have Chris Jones.
Chaotic Chris.
Chaotic Chris now, of course. So Chaotic Chris and the fantastic Dantastic working together for the first time as a unit. And of course, I don't believe that Mr. Olney and Sanford have much tag team experience together.
No, for both times, this is both teams teaming together for the very first time. Of course, Dantastic has taken Chris under his wing, and he's begun training in the ways of being a superhero.
Well, when you look at the comparison between the two teams and the fact that neither team before, you'd have to think that the superheroes may have a little bit more togetherness, as I'm sure they've prepared much more for this match. than say a team of Sanford and only. So we're going to go in the ring here. We've got some action finally. Tag into Fantastic. Fantastic enters ring for the first time legally, that is, and we have some double team action.
Here they go. Oh, nice double team move there by the Superheroes.
And a double team elbow. Right to the middle of the chest. Bobby Sanford's in a world of pain already as Fantastic moves in to follow up. And it's an arm wringer and a wrist lock. See a lot of weird moves. Thumb to the eye.
Well, that's what you have to do when someone's getting advantage on you. And guys, wearing your mask, you can't do much of the rest of his face. There's that eye hole there. Just stick a thumb right in there, and you can take advantage of it.
I'm amazed how many people can find a way to do that. We talked about it being difficult before, and obviously not too many people have problems fitting that right in there. It's pretty precise.
Well, one thing you get to practice. You have to be precise in your moves, and hey, if there's a small opening, take advantage of it, get the thumb right in there, and that's how you take control of the match. Now, Danny only in control right here. And 1 foot cover this early in the match, Frank. I don't know if that was really necessary. You notice the way he kind of stuck his chest out, kind of gave like the mock superhero pose there. You're taunting Fantastic Chris. I like it.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Gotta show confidence in there.
Yeah, hey, you know what? It's an admirable quality. We have chops in the corner by Fantastic, and another. He's wearing him out in the corner. Sends Mr. Only into the corner, pillar to post, comes out with a big backdraw.
Does the tattoos on his chest give him an extra layer of protection against the chops?
You know what? Only you would think about that, and I might have to think so, possibly. You know, we'll have to see how he bounces back. I'm tagged to Chaotic Chris.
More double teaming here by the Superheroes.
Chuck Orange needs to get in there, as a matter of fact. We've had a lot of double teaming so far. They only have 5. Looks like they're taking about 10. Cover, 1, 2, and no. Lazy cover, didn't hook the leg.
Chaotic Chris showed some of his flying ability there. I guess you have to fly with the Superhero.
Well, of course, you have to fly. And what makes this team interesting is the diametric difference in their sizes. You have the bigger and the smaller teaming together to make a unit. Should be interesting to watch them work together over time here.
And speaking of flying, Chaotic Chris was sent flying out of the ring that time. Danny Only taking it out to the floor. Danny
Only more of a brawler, of course, than Chaotic Chris. And Mr. Sanford comes off the ring apron with a big shot to the side of the jaw.
Well, see the other new team there, Bobby Sanford and Danny Only, they're working all together right now.
Yeah, not bad considering it's their first time together, and he takes Chaotic Chris and rams him into the ring apron on the outside, tosses him back in to Danny Only.
That'll do a number on your opponents.
Absolutely, and the one thing you don't want to get rammed into is anything hard on the outside of the ring. The ring is one thing and hard enough, but when you get outside, it's even worse. Forearm across the small of the back, continuing to work on the injury.
Yeah, it's a solid steel frame on the outside of the ring, not forgiving at all.
Not at all, Mr. Danny Only. Whips him corner to corner, tries a leap over, caught on the shoulder of Danny Only. Chaotic Chris gets a shoulder breaker in the center of the ring.
Beautifully done shoulder breaker here by Danny Only.
2-0. Out the back door.
One of these moves you don't see as much in professional wrestling today, but can be a very effective move and really separate a shoulder in an instant.
Absolutely, yeah. Some of the more high impact moves that can do damage have been forgotten about in today's world of professional wrestling. And sometimes it's interesting when you see somebody who can hark back to the days of old.
Well, definitely, Danny Only, you can tell he's been classically trained in the fine arts of this sport, and nice to see him pulling out moves like that.
And we have more feet to the back. They're continuing to work on the back here of Chaotic Chris. Pick up. Of course, Mr. Bobby Sanford has a big weight advantage over Chaotic Chris, and the backbreaker. Continuing to work over the already injured back that he started with that shot into the ring apron earlier.
And shot to Fantastic for good measure. Draws him into the ring so they can pull some double teaming up there.
Chuck Oren can't do 2 things at once as far as looking wise, and they got in their moves, and Bobby Sanford decides to hit the ring apron just before Chuck Oren turns around. We have a leg drop and a cover, hooks both legs and only gets 2.
Nice attempt there by Danny Only. You Chuck Oren can't do 2 things at once. I'd heard that.
Not as far as looking at 2 things at once, Frank. I mean, most human beings can see 1 thing at a time. So in the center of the ring, we have a chin lock. Knee placed firmly in between the shoulder blades.
And that's applying extra pressure. It's the little things you do to make a difference. Driving the knee right into the upper back, into the neck area, while pulling back on the chin at the same time, it doubles the pressure.
Absolutely. We've mentioned that the wrestlers here in Division I Pro Wrestling are very well trained, and we notice that they do a lot of the little things that make it just that much more impressive to see, to watch, view, and to make it hurt just that much more than their opponent. 2-0 in the center of the ring for Danny Only.
And that was certainly impressive there by Only as he drove right into the mat. Now tags back into his partner. Excellent cohesion as a team.
Working very well together, I'm surprised. And we have the wishbone.
And I know Keanu Chris is wishing he wasn't in there right now.
Exactly. I think that's why they call it the wishbone there, Frank. That's got to feel really bad on the inside of the legs and all the muscles that are there. And you can see behind us here the great crowd on hand tonight.
Absolutely jam-packed here into the Davie PAL gym, and they have just jam-packed Keanu Chris into their own corner.
Exactly. And we have a series of shoulder tackles taking place right into the abdomen. So they work the back and now the abdomen, so he can't be very good on either side of his torso. They're really wearing down the torso. Now the choke, trying to take away the air. They've done a great job so far wearing him down and keeping him out of the sky. I think the first flying maneuver that he made changed their strategy.
Well, obviously, yeah. For Bobby Sanford and Daniel and this one, they want to keep their opponents grounded. Keep Keanu Chris especially on the mat. Keep him from flying around. You've got the size advantage. Wear him down, and they can get a victory.
Been in control for much of the match, and for that, Frank, I'm very surprised. Forearms to the back, work on the back, work on the torso, work on the abdomen, choke. Nice series of moves. They continue to work in a very patternistic way, and they do look good together. They're on the same page. There's no two ways about that.
Got him up. Nice suplex there by Bobby Sanford.
Right on the back of his head. Cover. Doesn't hook a leg in two.
And Fantastic had to be the hero and come and make the save there.
Well, World of Tag Team Professional Wrestling, you have to do what you have to do to save the winner's purse.
I guess there's a lot of crossover between being a superhero and being a tag team wrestler.
I guess so. That's what it's only natural to me. And we shoot off the ropes a couple times. Misses a drop kick. And a flying leap into the corner makes the tag.
And that's a tag he had to make. A very fresh Fantastic in there now.
I think Fantastic only been in the ring once so far for a very short period of time in this matchup, and he's claiming house. He's got Bobby Sanford up in a big body slam. Moves over to Danny Only. Right hands to the lower abdomen. Double team action coming up. Meeting of the minds in the center of the ring.
And Bobby Sanford sent out of the ring that time.
It wasn't really sent out of the ring. He stammered out of the ring from the impact of that meeting in the center. And a double whip into the corner and a big shoulder tackle.
Yeah, Chris used as a projectile that time.
There's the finisher.
Will this be enough?
Cover 2 and 3. He got him. Fantastic hits his finisher. And we have a winner in our matchup this evening. It is the Dynamic Duo.